Google Ads, keyword match types. Friends, as I explained about the ads in this course that you are taking, and so I explained in a great amount of detail how to do keyword research and also why are keywords so important. But then see, even if you are able to select the best possible keywords and you manage to use that in your specific campaign, even then there are extremely high chances that your keywords are going to be considered as irrelevant. If your ads are showing in searches and getting clicks and you're getting clicks for cheap, but then for us the value of it is absolutely zero because they are unnecessary, and if that keyword is showing up anywhere, then our ad is also showing up there. But then now why does all of this happen? It is because Google has a keyword match type, and it is especially there when we are specifically talking about search ads and the PPC ads. So here one of the most important factors that is there in Google Ads is keyword match types. First, a few years back, there were 4 types of keyword match types. But then now there are majorly only 3 types of keyword match types. I will explain when and how it is to be used, okay? So I am going to be explaining all that today. And I guarantee you that this logic will be fixed in your mind so that in life, you never forget this thing. Because this is where the maximum number of people who are not experts and are just beginners, so they end up making mistakes which affects their budget. And it is underutilized or unnecessary spending happens in those places where the ads are shown in a place where it's not required. And the same thing has happened to me also. So that is why we in our digital marketing agency use our client's budget thoughtfully and carefully, because not every client's budget is very high. Every client's budget is limited and we have to get the best results on limited budgets in the campaigns. So if you don't know how to use this, then you can't run Google Ads properly, especially when I'm talking about the PPC ads. So then now we will go to our computer screen, and on our computer screen we will be deciding and we will be seeing how to use it and what exactly are keyword match types. So let's see. As soon as my screen shows, right now you will be having here, there is an image that you will be able to see where I will explain the broad match type. There are 3 types: broad match, exact match, and phrase match. First, you are inside the keyword match types, which includes the aspects like broad match modifier, or what we used to call the plus sign one, that also existed in the past, but now it has no use. Now only these 3 are used. So what is broad match? Let's take an example. You can see here one keyword is low carb diet plan. I have selected the keywords, and in the ad group, I took the keyword and pasted it. And so my ad should show up for this particular keyword. But then in this particular broad match type, if I'll just take this keyword and if I copy paste it as it is into my ad group, so it will be a blunder. How will it be a blunder? Let's see. If we see that someone is searching for carb-free food specifically, even then my ad can show up and appear at that time. Low carb diets can appear here. Mediterranean diet books. So there is no logic, but even there my particular ad is showing up. How to cut carbs for beginners. So the ad can show up even here. Carb-free meals, so even here my ad can show. And besides that, there are many other possibilities, and there can be such keywords in which the word carb has been included. In some the word diet plan came up, in some only low carb came up, and then in some only the diet, so that particular diet plan provider has come up. So in this way, in any particular keyword where any of these words are going to appear, so it will pick it up and maybe my ad will be shown there. So what's the benefit? Because I want my ad to be shown on those specific keywords that I specially want, which are going to be high target for me. It will actually bring in my target audience. So friends, the money is being wasted here. And even the biggest brands, irrespective of how big their budget is, with this particular broad match, they do not select that. Because with broad match, if any one word is present within any phrase or keyword, it will end up relating the ad to it. So you should never be making this mistake, especially those with limited budgets using broad match. You should never use broad match keyword type when creating a Google Ads campaign in any ad group. So you must have understood this. Moving on, let's understand the next one properly. The next is our exact match. Now what do we understand by exact match? Friends, if a keyword like shoes for men. Okay, so here you can see that I'm making this image a little bigger. Yes, shoes for men. Now the keyword is shoes for men. Here you will be able to see in the box there are two symbols that are being used, brackets and open bracket. It says shoes for men in between. Now the keyword is shoes for men. So why are brackets used? Actually, putting something in bracket means we are explaining to Google that, hey Google, when someone is going to specifically write shoes for men as a keyword, then my ad should definitely be showing up. So this phenomena is called an exact match. This is what we are going to call as an exact match. I hope you are understanding everything. Now when someone is searching for shoes men or men's shoes, men's shoe, shoes for a man. So if someone searches for these particular keywords, then my ad will show up and it will be displayed. But when will the ad not show? For men's tennis shoes. If someone is going to search shoes for boys, then the ad will not show. Because these words need to be an exact match and they can also be in a different or jumbled order. But if you are going to add something in between, before or after, or adding too much, then your ad will not show. Exact match means the same words should be used. So if you are aware of this, so then this. What people do is they just want an exact match and only want traffic from these exact words. And they know that they will get traffic, so they'll put 10 keywords in exact match. Now a problem that arises due to this particular thing is that the audience reach has now become extremely limited. Because Google can now only show ads around those 10 specific keywords. It won't show up for keywords related to that. So here many times in some specific categories where there are not that many search volumes. So you do not get those many impressions or clicks. So many times this trick works. Let's say my industry is the digital marketing industry. So I have about 10, 15, 20 keywords that have a lot of traffic in themselves. So maybe this trick might work for me. And even then, I will be using another type of keyword match, a different keyword match type. So I'll tell you about that. But I will also be using the exact match. Because some keywords are known to every industry. They know these are the best keywords and the ads will also be shown with these. The bid can be high or low, but that's for later. So an exact match is useful there. But now when we talk about the third keyword match type, so this third and the last keyword match type is known and called as phrase match. See here, you will be able to see it clearly. Phrase match keyword. Now for this phrase match keyword, like I am taking an example like tennis shoes. Now tennis shoes is a keyword, but then you can see the inverted commas that are here, right? You can clearly see here that there are inverted commas at the beginning and the end. So what does this mean? What this particularly means is what are the keywords which we can use for our ads, like shoes for tennis, buy tennis shoes on sale, red tennis shoes, comfortable tennis sneakers. So then here, where will the ad not show? In a tennis store and shop for sneakers. So now here if you will see, then Google will give priority to those particular keywords where the tennis shoes is mentioned and it will be inside a phrase. And either this keyword or maybe buy 10 shoes. Any shoes for men, buy tennis shoes for women. So wherever the word tennis shoes is there, front, back, inside, anywhere, then the purpose of phrase match is that these two keywords should be present with something attached before or after them. So there is no problem, our ad will show. And from this, what happens is the scope of reach expands a lot. And most people search for keywords that are slightly similar to this. So the ads start showing against the words that are more relevant to your keywords. So here, this works a little better than the exact match. But now the problem that lies here is, like my business is digital marketing. Now if someone is looking for a course, then okay. Now I put it in the phrase match. And so if someone writes digital marketing course or best digital marketing institute, then it's great. That's great. Now if someone puts digital marketing, jobs, or digital marketing new updates, so I would not want someone to search on Google and see my rankings. So their phrase match is causing a loss for me and bringing irrelevant queries. So now what I will be doing there is, I will use negative keywords there. We will be teaching you that too. So how a list of negative keywords is created and how it is added so that the phrase match is not misused. So what is the trick that digital marketing agencies use so that we can give our clients the best possible results? And I also do it specially for my clients. And alongside my team also does this, is that we create and take a combination of exact match and phrase match. And along with that, we use negative keywords so that maximum places show our ad results for all those specific keywords that we want a user to particularly search for. So my keyword will show and I will get relevant traffic from there, then the clicks will come and I will get leads or sales. So I hope that you all must have understood these three match types, and I am going to repeat that broad match must not be used. Exact match, that's very good. Phrase match should always be used along with the negative keywords. Conclusively, a combination of exact and phrase match is to be used. For the rest, the more you practice, the more results you will get, the more campaign you run, the better you will do. So from that you will get data or experience and you will become better. It is all about the logic being clear, and the more experience that you will be gaining, the more expert and professional you will become. And all these strategies that are involved, and we are giving you the knowledges. When you will be with me in this course and you will move forward and start creating campaign practically, so you will get everything. And when I will be using that feature in the campaign, so then you will understand in depth when I tell you about them, and you will start creating campaign practically with me. Are you understanding? Keep writing in the comments and make the class interactive. Write down yes sir, and I will know that you are understanding everything properly. So I hope you guys are learning well. You will learn the entire course. Let's move on and learn something new now. We'll move forward in Google Ads.